Okay, joined by Josh Ryan after Oola's 4-15-1-9 victory over Na Piarsaigh. Josh, first day out in the championship, always good to get a win, and I'm sure you're delighted with the performance as well.
Yeah, look, any day you get out in the first round of the championship and get a win is a great day. It's been a long time since we've got a first win in the county championship, so look, you'll take that all day, you know. Look, we're a club that's probably been under pressure for the last few years, but that kind of first round takes a small bit of pressure off you, you know. I know it's changed basis this year with the format of the championship, so look, it's important. Every team needs to get 2 wins at least to stay out of that battle at the bottom.
Yeah, last year was a tough one for you. You were more looking down than up maybe as the championship went on, putting 2 points on the board. Now I suppose you'll be optimistic, while maybe not getting ahead of yourselves, optimistic that you can back this up in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, it's about taking it game by game basis. We're looking no further ahead until after the next game. So at the end of the day, you'll take 1 win and you go on to the next game. So we're very happy with that today.
Yeah, I think it might have been your first game outfield with the new rules. How did you find it?
It's tougher than it looks anyway. It's a lot easier standing between the 2 sticks and kick out the ball. But no, look, it's a great system that to have in play now. So it's much more enjoyable for people to watch as well. So look, you see loads of good football in play, and fellas are starting to kick the ball and move the ball again. Yeah,
you managed to do that, and even the goals you worked, a lot of them came from, I suppose, direct kicks. From maybe where we're standing now, maybe just outside the 45, kick it in and work a score from there. That space just quite literally wasn't there in the last few years.
Yeah, look, it was always crowded out, and look, we were trying to even do it ourselves to keep games tight and keep it in the battle and get down to home stretch for the last 10-15 minutes of the game. But look, as you see with the new rules, the fellas are looking to look up at the ball and kick it in and get runners off the shoulders to create overlaps and goals. Yeah,
and I'm sure you're a fan of the 2-pointer. Well, you've seen it at inter-county level, but they're big when they come in these games, and I'm sure as the championship wears on, we'll see the value of maybe free takers or lads that can chip in with play from that sort of distance.
Yeah, absolutely. They're very important in the game now. It can build a lead or it can take you back into a game. If you chip in with 2 or 3 2-pointers a game, the reality of it is you'll be very close at the end of the game.
Yeah, talk to me about your squad. I think a few new faces. I think you've 1 man in from Mayo. You've a few maybe lads coming back, maybe from longer term injuries, or maybe just maybe are able to give the commitment this year. So is there maybe a bit of freshness about the 15 and the squad that's there as well?
There is. There's huge freshness involved with it this year. We've come back from Ballysteen there last year. It's another bit of freshness to the whole setup again, and even Derek Cuss back and Diarmuid Sheehy. Look, any day you've new fellas involved, it's great to turn up. And I suppose even Aidan Macken there, it's his first senior football championship game he's ever played. He's after coming down from Mayo, and look, John O'Callaghan came to us last year, and it's great to see Mikey O'Brien back in the field again this year.
Yeah, I suppose we're 5 days removed from the Tailteann Cup, and I'm not going to talk to you about the game, but I suppose you have to throw yourself back in with Oola this week, and probably no harm really in one way to get back out and get in amongst it after, I suppose, a titanic battle with Kildare last weekend.
Yeah, look, last week was disappointing enough, but look, as you said,